All right, let's bring in national security and military analyst Dr. Rebecca Grant. Dr. Grant, good morning. It is great to see you. So last leg of the president's trip to Asia. What have your top takeaways been so far?
Trump is sending a very strong message to China with his visit to the aircraft carrier and with his alliances. And, you know, Carly, he's really also kind of overturning the globalism by seeking these powerful bilateral trade pacts. You know, South Korea is kind of racing to get on the bandwagon here and do a trade deal. There have been some issues, and Trump is looking for about another $350 billion of South Korean investment into the U.S. You know, South Korea has a company that owns the Philly shipyard, and President Lee in South Korea has a really big ask. That's possibly for nuclear fuel for new South Korean submarines. That would be a big step. But what Trump has done is get every ally in order, and he's really ready now to face Xi Jinping tomorrow and negotiate hard.
So much of the coverage is on the pomp and circumstance of all this. Carly and Lucas were just talking about the reception and how these world leaders fet Donald Trump when he arrives at their country. But I have to think, in my heart of hearts, that there is a geopolitical impact that ultimately has on somebody like Xi Jinping. When we now, I believe, see the president speaking of pomp and circumstance. Let's take a look at that. There's Donald J. Trump meeting with the South Korean president, getting ready for their dinner, and we were watching. Let's listen in to hear what he said.
A great session. It's an honor. We should smile because we had a great time. But I've been doing this for 5 days, so it's always a little bit tough. Is everybody happy?
I'm happy.
You having a good time?
How do you feel about the Australian?
And I like your man from New Zealand, too.
And the Australian as well, 13 billion
Yeah, love it.
Mr. President from the Korean Press Corps.
Hello, President. Hey, good to see you. Nice to see you. President. Nice to see you. Please move.
See Donald Trump there with the family photo, as we often see in events like this. To follow up on my question regarding the pomp and circumstance, does that ultimately sway a leader like Xi Jinping when he sees, hey, all my countries, all the countries that surround my country are all lined up with a guy in a country that I have labeled my #1 adversary? So does that ultimately sway Xi?
Oh, it does. China has trade partners, but China does not have friends and allies, and nothing like this extensive friendship on every level, from the military to the economic culture, that we see here between the U.S. and South Korea. So this is very deliberate. You know, we're kind of containing China with all this diplomatic ceremony, and it's great to see. America is the right partner for these countries.
Yeah, and it was just interesting to hear the president speak there, saying we should smile, we're having a good time, and then ask the press, are you having a good time too?
Everybody happy?
The entertainer. Yeah. And he said that he's been doing this for a while. He's been in Asia for about 5 days now, and this is what this trip is all culminated to, his meeting with Xi Jinping tomorrow. And when it comes to that, this is something we were talking about with one of our previous guests, Dr. Grant, about the perspective of Xi Jinping going into this meeting, because there have been some real economic challenges in China. So talk to us a little bit about that and what Xi Jinping's perspective going into this sit down with President Trump will be tomorrow.
Well, Xi has been very aggressive with the threats on the rare earths, et cetera. And big picture, China's economy is not growing at the breakneck pace that it once was, and Xi really does need the U.S. market. You know, his whole kind of political structure is based on continuing to provide prosperity. So when the economy is faltering, when real estate is overheated, et cetera, this is a big problem. And China overall is very dependent on energy imports, including Russian oil, and on importing food as well, and on the sea lanes that bring all that in. So Xi has a lot at stake in the meeting with President Donald Trump, and they will be covering so many issues. The big one, of course, being whether Trump will enact that extra 100% tariff. Wow, that is so much power now that Trump is wielding over Xi as they prepare for these negotiations.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.